we read, The Anxious Generation, and I got done with that. And I got, gosh, I'm not giving my daughter social media for a long time. It scared the crap out of me, Summer.
It should have, and that is such a terrific book. I mean, it captures so much the analytics and research and data that has gone into this as truly a rewiring of our youth. So I'm glad that you brought that up because it simply reinforces that what we really need, and the reason I created the Loodor Tales series is to provide a bridge so that we can have those conversations. Because when you look at the anxious generation, adults can understand and extract that information. But what we needed was a way to deliver the skill sets and tools and reinforce to kids, hey, listen, on your phones, these are the tools that you need to ensure that this rewiring, that we have some next steps to try to overcome what has occurred.
Yeah, and I think that you said exactly what I was hoping you were going to say because that there's books for adults, but how do we have these conversations with kids? How do kids understand it? And so, how did you get into the mind of kids to be able to write something for them? Because I think that's hard. I think you have to have a good memory of what you were like as a kid to be able to do what you do, and most of us don't have that good memory.
Yeah, that's a really great question. And I think the answer is multi-layered, actually. One, this whole thing was inspired by a 10-year-old girl that I went on a walk with many years ago, and she told me she wasn't enough. And she had heard that on social media. And so I really sat down in the trenches with kids across the state of Texas, where I'm from, and had very real conversations to understand the nuances and the challenges and the conversations that they were having. But in addition to that, I am a creative, a writer. My background is in marketing, advertising, psychology. All of those are degrees that I have. Above all, I am just a creative by heart. So telling stories and creating fantasy worlds, which Loodor is, came very organically to me, but to do so with a very specific message was based upon years that I have spent having conversations with students to understand the exact messaging that needed to be delivered on their terms.